Hey guys, this is Starry from StarrySky Gaming, and welcome to my thoughts on GU36. Now, personally, I don't know where to begin. I know a lot of people have been having some thoughts about this update. A lot of people are very disappointed with it, and some people were actually quite excited by it. Now, for me, I have a lot of mixed feelings about this update, because I've played multiple roles, and I still do play a lot of multiple roles. I do a lot of DPS and I do a lot of controlling. So from like a controller point of view, it's good because there'll be less power consumption, because people won't be able to jump clips so quick and all this kind of stuff. Which does ease the burden from controllers just being like a battery all the time. We might be able to do some crowd control, which is good for the controllers, but this update is mostly aimed at the DPS side of the game. And I understand that with them, sorry, just had to itch my ear. And I understand with them having to do these changes, because what a lot of people are frustrated about, even myself included, is that people aren't able to jump, clip, and basically clip really quick now, and enjoy this game as a fast action paced game to play. Now, the reason why my thoughts on it is that how can I put it? I loved Hard Light, because actually I still do like Hard Light, because it was fast action paced. You had to work really well for your numbers, and it showed how skillful you were with the power. And this update is for me, it is just destroying Hard Light because of delays. But also from that side of things, I understand that the way that you shouldn't be able to jump, clip, add animation, and basically have zero animation and still get the damage. That shouldn't have been a part of the game. But my biggest problem with it was that they have allowed this for going on just under 3 years, maybe 3 years. I've been playing the game just over 2 years. Actually, actually quite a bit over 2 years. I think it's like 2 years, 4 months I've been playing the game. And they've been allowing the ability to jump cancel thing and clip the animations and all this kind of stuff, been able to let us burn the content down for a very, very long period of time. Now, so it's become the norm. So for me, if it's part of the norm, then that's part of how the game is. That's what people play the game for. But now, after this length of time, they're turning around and saying, no, that shouldn't have happened, so it's not going to happen anymore. So if it wasn't meant to happen, they shouldn't have allowed it from the very, very start of the game. They should have done this update should have been at the very start of the game. Hard Light should have had the delays. I can't say Hard Light. The ability to jump cancel should have had the delay from the very beginning of the game being released. The other powers having the 0.2 delay. All this kind of stuff should have been in the game from the very, very beginning. That way, no one can argue with the changes that is going on right now, and we wouldn't have got used to being able to jump, clip, or just clip in general really, really quick, and being able to burn down content as fast as possible. So for me, that is my biggest annoyance with this update, is the fact that we've had for years been able to use this now, and now it's just suddenly being changed because basically they just don't want it anymore. I think the reason behind this is because it's that the content they release is just, let's face it, the content they release in this game is not difficult, and with the high caliber of skillful players and high caliber of DPS in this game, content is just basically what they release it, and then a week later on it's just it's just destroyed. You're able to burn through it because of the high DPS in this game and the amount of skillful players I have. So for me, the reason why they're doing this is because instead of actually making harder content and longer content and put more effort into it, they're just nerfing the DPS, so it will seem that the content they are releasing will be longer and harder, when they're just the content release is just the same as what it was before. So for me, I just say I'm very disappointed in this update, because it will take a massive chunk of enjoyment out of the game for me, and I know a lot of people feel the same way. But also, I do understand that the majority of the game, the majority of the thing that do agree with this update, because it will mean there's basically like a new meta will happen, a new influx of players, and people will have to find a way of being able to DPS and how to do things. So yes, it is also very interesting to do that as well, because it means that the current veterans or the current skillful players will have to find other ways of incorporating well, the gameplay really. And I know I spoke to a lot of people, and they've just literally flat out said that DCUO have gone too far and that they're leaving the game. And I would just say a few people. It's a lot of people. Now I don't know if they're just angry, or if they are actually generally leaving. But for me, I am sticking around. My main character is going to remain Hardlight, even with all the changes going on to it though. As you'll say, Green Lantern for life. You know, the controller side of things is not getting affected too much, but it is mainly the DPS. A lot of the powers are getting, I would say Hardlight is getting screwed over the most for people, so Hardlight will become a non-existent DPS power for being top of the charts. Most people will be Hardlight DPSs if they're fans of the power itself or Green Lanterns. So for me, it's just another way for them to make some quick bucks. Let's face it, there are a lot of DPS in this game are Hardlight, and the power respect tokens will become very popular within the next, after the next few weeks, when GU36 hits the live servers. I don't want to go on too much into it though, because it is. I was disappointed when I did read the patch notes, and I've been on the test server a lot, and it's just a lot of powers have been hit. It's mostly the precision based ones that have been hit. Other powers like nature, ice, I think nature will be the top dog for DPS. I know mental is going to be really strong still. To be honest, mental could actually be one of the strongest ones after the update. I know ice is very strong. I've had some good success with that. Hand blasters is definitely the best weapon after all the changes. So if you're a DPS, get yourself some hand blasters. There's probably loads more I could probably go into. I could probably be here for hours talking about it, but I won't do. So anyway guys, let me know your thoughts. What do you think of this update? Are you sticking around? Are you leaving? Are you actually looking forward to the changes, or are you just completely and outright annoyed by it? You know, you never know. Maybe some of the devs might look at this video if it gets enough views and all this kind of stuff, read some of the comments, and maybe they might have a change of heart, and maybe make some alterations to the update. Who knows? But either way though, I mean, let me know what you guys think. This is what I personally think about it, and I know a lot of other people probably think the same way. So yeah, just let me know exactly what you think. Don't hold back, just put it in the comment section of exactly how you think back. If you don't like the thing, you could swear in the comments. I mean, if you don't like the video, just give it a thumbs down or a thumbs up, whatever really. That's what this video is here for. So anyway guys, thank you for listening to me. It's my turn to listen to you now, so I will read your comments and reply. So anyway guys, thank you very much for watching this, and until next time, I will see you then.
Beware my power. Green Lantern's life!